Hey guys, welcome to the first episode, I guess, if you like, of our little post show where we're just going to talk about playing the campaign and what we thought, and some insight into our decisions and our characters and stuff. And I think each person in the cast is going to go around a little bit and say sort of why they're playing the character they are and what they like about them and what they're most excited about. So who wants to start? Craig, you volunteered. Well done.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Well, I decided I really like playing wizards. They are my favorite class in DnD, just because I like the versatility, the amount of different spells you get access to, and I like the idea of playing a half-orc wizard just because it is a little different. When you think of a half-orc, you think of a fighter, a barbarian, something like that. So I just wanted to break the mold, I guess. When we were creating our characters, I luckily rolled a +5 for my intelligence. So I guess a little bit more powerful than I probably should be at this level, at least.
And still almost died.
Yeah, and still almost died.
Many times.
Imagine tanking.
But the problem that's me who's at fault, not Ungor. He would know. He's too clever to get involved in a situation like that. But
to be fair, it was my fault, and you were trying to make a hero play. So
exactly.
Much appreciated from Ding.
But yeah, so I mean, from this episode, I've picked my arcane tradition, which is onomancy. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Why?
Onomancy. So well, I mean, it's just
that's
a bit
an unreleased class, right?
Yeah,
like
it's from Unearthed Arcana, but I checked with Connor, and he was fine with it. So it's sort of like I don't know. I mean, I know of it from like just. I don't know, like ancient tradition, like names have power over entities.
Yeah, it's like very biblical kind of demon stuff, isn't it?
So like knowing a creature's true name grants you power over it. So that's why you might see. That's why I ask their names in combat and stuff like that, because it does give me advantages, because I can literally cast Bane on characters that I know the real names of for free, not using spell slots. So I'm really excited to see how that. To finding more opportunities to use that. I didn't really get a chance to do it this episode.
Too busy dying.
But yeah, I mean, I like the character so far. I'm enjoying it. I don't know. Is there anything else I should cover here?
I don't think so.
That's good.
Favorite moment from either of the two shows?
Favorite moment. I really like Stone feeding the wolves. To me it was like just lay out one, maybe two, maybe 3 strips of meat, but no, the whole 10 rations. Just like I have all of these. I thought that was pretty funny, so I like that.
Done.
Who's the next volunteer?
Oh, you just volunteered, Loren. Good job.
All right.
Yeah, Loren, what was your favorite part about being involved in the first session?
Yeah, it was great. First session, big 10 out of 10. I participated really great.
Real good.
Actually, I wanted to play a lizard folk this campaign, just because it's something different that I've never played. It's a little bit less humanoid, which kind of adds a little bit more of a challenge in terms of RP, because lizards are kind of weird in a way, a little bit. But I'm really excited to play her, and I mean, in terms of a fighter, it's a pretty simple class, but I think you can put a little bit of pizzazz into it pretty easily. So I'm pretty excited to play her, and I'm pretty excited to develop her character and kind of see where it goes. There's a couple of little things about the character that hasn't been touched on yet that I'm excited to get to, so that'll be fun. But and my favorite thing so far, even though I've only been in one episode, was the nice little Easter egg of that Connor placed in the tavern.
Some people might not know that, but some of the players even might not know that. But a long time ago, Craig was DMing Curse of Strahd, and the characters who run the inn, the gnome chap and the half-orc woman, are Loren and I's characters from that campaign. So, that was Godfrey and Loki from Curse of Strahd.
So I enjoyed that little.
And Godfrey is a really powerful wizard, which is why he had all this like magically good food and stuff like that. Yeah.
And Loki's just a jerk, so that was good.
Yeah, Loki's just a complete asshole.
Yeah, but it worked out really good. So that was a fun little Easter egg I enjoyed.
Yeah, she was my combat mount in Curse of Strahd.
Actually.
Pretty much.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, I like where this is going. I like where Stone's going. And I think, he murdered a man today. There's going to be something to be said about that. He watched Zara literally bite the face off of someone. And then Ding cold-blooded murdered sleeping people.
Yeah, I feel like we should talk about that.
Yeah.
We should
Ding,
talk
how's it
about that. It's not going well.
Bard tank isn't working out. Imagine that.
Yeah, twice in 24 hours I've seen the pearly gates. So, I'm working through some things. I'm used to taking care of my family and not having a whole lot. And getting bonked on the head a couple times just really makes him want to make sure that when you're in a fight, you don't turn your back. You don't allow there to be a threat anymore, because I've kind of willy-nilly gone into threats and it's not gone well. So a little bit of a colder approach when you're just talking to somebody, give them their shoes and they cold cock you. You kind of wake up a little mad.
Why did Ding why was he okay with the shoe thing?
So Ding was extremely poor growing up. Like, he was one of the main breadwinners for his household. So he doesn't have fancy clothes. He doesn't have anything really that great or valuable of a tangible item. So a pair of shoes that he's probably found in a dumpster somewhere and patched up, they just don't mean anything to him. So just giving the shoes to just continue the conversation and attempt to look hard, which is what he was attempting to do, it just didn't mean much. So, yeah.
When you got mugged for your shoes, I think that's hard to live down.
Yeah, that's true. I can get them back, though. I just need, one of our lizard folk or half orcs to throw me up on a roof and we'll be okay.
You could just get a long stick.
I'm really short, so
I think we let him do the stick thing. Let him do the stick thing.
That's how we start next
for a while.
episode. Yeah, but I guess I'll parlay this into just what I like about Ding and Bard class in general. I absolutely love playing Bards. They are support classes. They do CC. They can be a little bit funny, a little bit more creative with their thought process. They get to think outside of the box to solve solutions. So I absolutely love that in a character. Where I've played other stuff, paladins, all that kind of stuff, it's pretty straightforward. You know exactly how you're going to get out of a situation. You slash your way out. You have, a couple good go-to spells that you always lean on. So for me to go and play a bard and be silly, but still have to kind of get super creative with the solutions and let other people shine is what I absolutely love playing about that kind of class. And gnome is just something where it's silly. They're short, they're small. So you can kind of get into more hijinks with them.
I'm just still thinking of how funny that the creative solutions is with the bard is face tanking and then just getting utterly
very
punished
creative.
for it.
Would everybody
very
ever thought to try that? Probably not. So
I appreciate the approach. I guess for Milena, I haven't played rogues in a while, and it's actually a character that's above 3 feet tall in a long time. I tend to make very small characters under 3 feet, so being able to see above the bush line is nice. I like the interesting dynamic with Milena and Stone in that Milena's still new. She's still very new to adventure, but a little bit more experienced in helping Stone navigate murder.
It's a true friend right there.
So that's
I got help with the murder.
That's a good question. Like, you two having a previous relationship and coming in here where you seem much more senior and you're essentially watching and taking care of Stone. What made you guys want to do that together? What made you want to be like the guiding figure and the protective mother, I guess, of Stone?
I don't think that was intentional. It was more just like, May came and said, "Hey, this is who I want to play." We had one campaign previously where we had kind of played. These are like similar characters in their way. Definitely different for this particular campaign, but we wanted to kind of evoke those previous ones where they also had like a relationship. I don't know if it was intended that way, but Stone's never been outside of Neverwinter and sees Milena as like this worldly person who's been outside the walls and gone, caravan guarding and things, and relies on that because they were friends previously, rather than like talking to Ding, who murdered people in front of him in cold blood. Feels a little bit safer, I guess, with that. I don't know. How did you feel, May?
Yeah, I think like I liked having that kind of coming into like games with various different connections and stuff like that, because it just like adds another layer, another depth to like play off of. And yeah, definitely the motherly protective vibe wasn't planned, but is still kind of hilarious to me.
It's because she's not ready for that. Like,
no,
she doesn't want to do that. Yeah,
she's gone on like maybe one other mission that had like no murder.
This vision of her like knowing about these things. All right, Connor, what about you? Huh? You can't get out of this. You can't get out of this.
Connor, who's your favorite character? Which one do you like the best?
Who's your favorite children?
My favorite of your characters is
nice fit that.
Kiva, because she's not here.
Exactly.
Easy decision.
The funniest thing is Kiva's up there. I'm not gonna tell which one of you I don't like, but there is one.
Oh shit! That's the first one that's getting killed. Wait, who died a couple times already?
I think my favorite part so far has just been Adam's tactics, like squeezing through a crack into a room full of hostiles as a bard wearing no armor, giving a man mugging him his shoes. That was fun. The guy's just an idiot, and I think it's amazing. I don't mean Ding either. I mean Adam.
Oh.
Wow.
You know what?
No, it's a lot of fun.
Fair. It is based on these 2 episodes of you guys who are probably never know what my playstyle is. Yeah, no, I look like an idiot for sure. I'll take that. I'll wear that badge.
The joke is his playstyle is idiocy.
It is definitely overly creative sometimes.
I think we all have our moments of that though. Sometimes where
yeah.
we think something's like the best idea of all time, and then it ends up being the worst idea we probably have ever come up with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
good stuff for
Good
sure.
stuff indeed.
Is there
say who
anything-
his
is there-
favorite is?
Oh yeah, you probably won't.
Who's my favorite of your characters?
Whatever one he doesn't say.
Probably just
All of
because
us
it's
are on
the
block
person.
here.
Just it's the person that I've spoken to the most about their character. Probably Ungor. Just because like I know the most of like what he's got coming up, and it's pretty cool.
There are hidden depths there.
There are hidden depths to Ungor. Yeah,
That's terrifying.
he's actually a Nothic.
Also terrifying.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm actually the one who summoned Orlo.
Oh.
Here's Orlo.
Whoa.
Well, that's a good
Alright.
question for you guys. What do you guys think Orlo is?
I mean, I because I said it as Ungor. I don't think he is a god. It seems like he's some sort of past adventurer, right? Because he said that
He had
Wasn't-
ties
wasn't-
to Kiva's mom.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
And then there's the raven that Ding has, right?
It's a magpie. Yeah.
The magpie, sorry.
yeah.
He said that. So I assume he's like an old wizarding adventurer in some way.
Wizarding. Just wizarding about.
Yeah.
Yes. That is true. I think that my prevailing theory is they went on a mission, it failed. He made the ultimate sacrifice, and he's kind of trapped in limbo, and now just hopes that somebody can like put him to rest, maybe, because it didn't sound like he was like, oh, you're gonna come and save my life. It sounded like, give me something and it can really help me out. So that is my tinfoil hat theory.
The man's loaded with paperwork. Please, someone save him.
he made the ultimate sacrifice. Desk work.
Desk work. Yeah.
Someone's
Is-
got to do it.
Is the desk ethereal or is it just him?
So your theory is Orlo is a desk.
No.
See,
Like-
this is the stupid we're talking about.
God, I don't make myself look good. What is like? Was he the only? I'll call him cloud being. Was his desk and his chair like physical, tangible, or were they also kind of in that incorporeal state?
None of you
Checked.
tried to touch them, so
That's
knows?
true.
Connor did describe the chair as an old wooden chair, which gives it some, gives it some realness. I don't think it's like a wispy chair,
His
I
old
do like
wispy
the
chair.
the demi-plane kind of he's stuck there mentality though.
Yeah.
Stuck doing desk work in a demi-plane.
He got relegated to evidence in the space place.
It's like
He got McNulty'd.
if you guys ever saw Loki, he works for the TVA now. He's in an alternate
Yeah.
side dimension, and he's just doing desk work. So,
Absolutely. Connor, are you excited to have us along for this stupid, incredibly silly ride that we're about to have?
Yeah, it's I've already like done a little bit of like what comes after Lost Mine, because for anyone listening, like Lost Mine of Phandelver isn't that long. Like the reality is we're probably gonna do like, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 even more sessions of it. It's really short. And depending on what you do, like you could just coincidentally beeline it, basically. But I've already done a little bit of work on like what comes after, and I think people will be surprised pleasantly by that. Which would be fun.
so with that, are you expecting us to transition these characters to that campaign?
Yeah,
or would
yeah,
it be
yeah.
a fresh
So,
start?
like,
Okay.
Like something that it's not really spoilery, but like is obvious. Like Orlo isn't in Lost Mine of Phandelver. Like he's something that's
Shocked.
I know, right?
Wow.
He's gonna play. He's something that's like gonna play into the longer story in general. But there is other stuff of him in Lost Mine. So
Ah.
yeah, it's like set up for the long run. But we're using Lost Mine as like a introduction to these characters, basically. If you like.
Does anybody else have burning questions for one another? Anything that somebody said or did where you're just like, what about the NPC romance that Ungor has?
It was just a goodbye.
I don't know. I felt the tension there, man.
Little did we know Ungor is going to be the biggest like womanizer like character of
Old
this whole
man
party.
shopkeeperizer.
And he's just going to hit on every old man shopkeeper we run into.
Just something about guys flogging goods just gets Ungor. I don't know what it is.
Guys flogging goods.
Oh, man.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Ugh.